special where we get a little bit live, we get a little bit loud, we get a little bit rowdy, we get a lot in your face. So, I got somebody knocking on my door. Woo! All right, let him in. Blue. Blue.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! How you doing?
I'd be better if Helen was dead, but otherwise I'm okay. Please don't let me stop you. Get to the show, pretty lady.
You what?
Please don't let me stop you. Get to the show. Damn, you look fine, too. Damn, oh my God. Hold on, I'll be back in like 10 minutes. I gotta, never mind.
Shut up, bro. We gotta say hi to the people in the chat. Okay, let's see. We got Flynn Beers, Reading His Own Life, saying Sunnyside. Hey, Blue?
Yes?
You gotta use some headphones, bud.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, we're gonna fix that issue. Okay, we got M. Dearest. Irv ruined his own life. Sunnyside at Dynacat. All in the chat so far. How we doing, folks? How we doing? And while Blue's doing that, I'll cue up Blue's favorite person. Blue's favorite person in the whole, one of his favorite people in the whole world. We'll be reviewing. How you doing, hon? Fat Photog has got all of your lolcow needs met with clever edits, awesome thumbnails, and all that good stuff. So please like, share, and subscribe. Von Helton. We're going to start with Stank Deep of Old Southwest. Stank West.
From that little, whatever that is, it's got a Texas star in it, and that there's got a Texas star in it. We are in the great state of Texas. And that's supposed to have a Texas flag on top, but looks like two pieces are missing.
Anyway. Aren't you going to get out and check it out? Like, you know, get out and walk. Take Pooch for a walk. You know. Get out and get some exercise.
Yeah, I've got a bad back and bad hips.
Well, you don't think you think exercise is the last thing on his mind?
It's never been on his mind.
Yeah. Irv ruined his own life, hits the nail on the head here. Irv makes me sick. He's walking around like he doesn't constantly call himself a cripple, walking all over the rest areas with his dog in the car. Absolutely. Fucking lying scumbag.
Anyways, we're here. And so, yeah, we're here, and it's windy as hell. I mean, the wind up here is unbelievable.
Oh, and that wind will carry his stink for a while. It'll carry his stink very far.
I mean, the wind was just beating me up one side and down the other when I was going down 40. But and as you can see, look at it. Look at the bushes how, and the trees. The bushes and the trees, how the winds are doing. That wind is something else, buddy. Wow, we. All right, now this one does have a thing on it made out of metal, which is what you got to have because people destroy it if you didn't. But made out of metal, so it kind of looks like a TP. Still isn't quite a TP, but it kind of looks like one. Anyway, so okay, well we're getting there. Why that fan blade up there ain't turning is beyond me, because that wind is fierce. I mean, look at what it's doing to the trees. It's bending the trees.
Hey, Freddie!
But that wind vane up there ain't moving worth a damn. So, oh well. Anyway, just thought I'd give you a few little sights. There's some plaques in there, but they're faded out. They're literally faded almost white. So, can't show you something if it's faded out. So, we'll have to find something else to show you. Anyway, that's going to do it. But I am in the Lone Star State. I'm blind in Texas.
Shut up.
The Lone Star is hot tonight. Lucky Lawless, in case anybody...
Singing, please. Stop. Don't sing. Don't sing, Von Helton. Don't sing. Please don't sing.
He's wondering. All right, we're out of here. Bye.
Yeah.
I accidentally squeezed the camera too hard, and it pulled up this thing and shut off my recorder. So let's try this again. All right, I'm an undisclosed loves, and in Texas. We're in Texas, obviously, as you saw from the previous video. We're in Texas, and I'm an undisclosed loves, and they have a Subway, and so I was able to get me a meatball sub, and boy, it was good. It was a meatball sub with provolone cheese,
Hey, Sunnyside.
mayonnaise, lettuce, and boy, it was good, man. It was really, really good. And yeah.
I bet he was able to get it with his EBT. What do you want to bet me? What do you want to bet? He got it with his EBT benefits.
They didn't have Swiss. He said, we ain't got no Swiss cheese. I said, well,
Hey,
what do you got?
Hatfield, how
He said,
you
provolone. I
doing?
said, okay, put it on there. I'm not too picky, am I?
Aww.
So yeah, so it worked out good. As the
That's
semi goes
awesome,
by.
Hatfield. Thanks, brother.
And yeah, so oh, that's Prime. That's Amazon Prime. About that. Anyways, but yeah, this is great, and it's wonderful. And I'm slowly making my way. But yeah, man, I should be out of here. As soon as I use the bathroom, I'll be out of here and back on the road. I'm gonna try and get a lot. Try and get a lot of driving done if I can. Obviously, I had to stop here to fill up with gas, and use the bathroom and all that good shit. I didn't use the bathroom yet. I had to eat my son's bathroom. Anyway. We'll use the bathroom,
Okay,
and we'll be back on the road. Everything's just ducky. Of course, now, you know, obviously by the time you see these videos, I'm long gone. So, you know, just keep that in mind. That way, don't have to worry about y'all tracking me or some shit. Because I'm done with that. I'm totally done with that shit. Anyways, wow, that's a hell of a pull along. Damn. That's a big ass pull along. The Durango, it says. That's a big ass pull along. My goodness. Anyway, but yeah, man. So everything's cool. Me and the doggy had him some hot dogs, so he's happy. Had him some hot dogs. He's happy as a clam. I saw them hot dogs. I said that's exactly.
You'll buy yourself a sub sandwich, but won't buy him any kibble?
EBT don't work on dog food.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My bad.
Exactly what Sharpie wants. I guarantee it. And it is. Sharpie loves hot dogs. So he had him some hot dogs. I had me a sub. And so we're good for lunch. We'll see about supper. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see if we'll do supper or not. I don't know if we'll do supper or not. We'll have to see.
Is there love in the air? Or did Vaughn fart again? Love is in the air, every sight and every sound. Look at that dirt up under his neck. Hey, Corey, you can scrub up under his neck for him. Look at that dirt. Just look at it. Just look at it. My pause game is on point. It's in his mustache. It's outside his mustache. It's like a 3-year-old was coloring in his beard. Oh my god. And if you didn't know any better, it would be 5 o'clock shadow, but it's not 5 o'clock shadow. He's got a wispy beard. He's just a filthy fuck. You stank bastard.
But in any event, yeah, everything's coming up roses.
Hey, Raccoon Man, how you doing?
Make our way with. Hopefully this wind will die down eventually. Man, oh man, this wind's fierce.
You're gonna be the flower boy.
You've never seen a bee.
Are they getting married?
But,
hey, Bonnie Bee.
You know, no wonder they have wind farms out here. It's windy, windy, windy. And everyone knows it's windy. All right, just thought I'd give you a quick update. Like I said, by the time you see this, I'm long gone. So ain't no sense in trying to, you know, get on Google. How many loves is on I-40 in Texas? You know, ain't gonna help you because I'm long since time you get this video. I'm probably all the way through Texas and out the other side. No joke, because I am booking it, man. I'm just booking it as quick as I can. I'm gonna try to put some distance. I tell you, I'm getting aggravated with Google, man. I swear to God, it seems like the more driving I do, the less Google says I've driven.
Well, it's because you stop at every fucking rest stop, you asshole. God, can't you hold your water for just a little bit? Or is your prostate the size of a fucking honeydew? Damn.
You know, like I said, Google's drunk. It must be drunk. I drive 5 hours on I-40, but I only went 2 hours on I-40? No, I went 5 hours on I-40. Google miscalculated. They had to. And yes, I updated my location.
Corey and Ellen sitting in a tree. Kissing. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes Corey with the baby carriage. Aww. I love you, Corey.
Location, so that ain't it. It just I don't know what Google's problem is. I guess it got a brain fart somewhere. Oh well. Anyways, but yeah, this loves thing is nice. Now somebody was telling me I can sleep here. I guess it looks like I can. There's a bunch of stuff sitting way back there, out of the way, and I guess that's where you crash. So that's nice. That way I know if I need to crash, I can crash all up. So. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me. Y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
What? Do what?
Now Corey knows how I feel when you start that shaming bull crap.
Well, y'all do that crap to me all the time. Y'all do.
You mean your fantasy about letting Corky talk to
you? Ew, gross. That's so fucking nasty. Ew. I ought to ban you for that.
About straight as an arrow.
You're well on your way onto a smack bottom, sir.
Well, now that I said that, now we're going for a curve. I was going to record how straight it was, but now we're curving a little bit. A long stretch, buddy, and show you when I started this video. I don't know why. He was sleeping so good, I should have never said nothing. Yo, Adrian! We're coming up on Adrian. Just like I said, by the time you get this video, I'm through Adrian and out the other side. But anyways, we did Amarillo by morning, and the next on the chopping block is Albuquerque, so we can take us a wrong turn at Albuquerque. That way I get all my cliches. I get all my cliches in, man. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Everything's gonna be just ducky. Hey, there's a KOA campground. I haven't seen one of them in ages, since I was a boy. Literally. I literally have not seen a KOA campground since I was a boy. No lie. So, wow, we got Loves has got an Arby's. Wow, that Loves does. That Loves has got an Arby's. What about that? I don't know, man. That sub was pretty good. That sub was pretty damn good. Alright, anyways, but yeah, next on the chopping block will be Albuquerque, New Mexico. And so we should be, surely to God, we should be at the end of the stovepipe here.
You know, it's taken him an awful long fucking time to get there. I'm actually amazed. Look who just happened to show up to the party. Hey, little bit. Come here to stir up some stuff, then fall asleep in my lap again? Huh? Oh, I love you too, baby. Oh, kitty.
In just a few, we bound to be. I mean, the stovepipe ain't that damn wide. I mean, it ain't. We should be coming up on it, surely. Maybe we'll get the sign for New Mexico here. Hopefully there's a sign. A lot of times there ain't a sign, you know that? A lot of times there ain't a sign for Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee. New Jersey didn't have a sign. New York had a sign. New Jersey didn't have a sign. There's a bunch of them didn't have a sign. I don't know. It could have just been the road I was on or something. I don't know. But a lot of them didn't have a sign. They sure did. You had to find out secondhand that you was in another state. Anywho, we're moving on down the line. Everything's just ducky. So I just thought I'd keep you advised. Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird. I have to apologize because I got totally owned by New Mexico.
You should apologize. Your singing is awful. Toe bean check. Toe bean check. We can do toe bean checks with her. She don't care. She'll wave at you. She doesn't care. Meatball's a little more sensitive. Yeah.
Because as I'm coming across the border, there's this huge yellow sign stretched across the interstate saying "Welcome to New Mexico." So I got owned. I got owned by New Mexico. Ended up being a huge ass sign. "Welcome to New Mexico." Big old yellow sign with red Indian symbols on it and black lettering. I think it was black lettering. But yeah, "Welcome to New Mexico." So I got owned. I got totally owned by New Mexico welcome sign, but it was pretty too. I have to say, that was really good. That was really good of them. But anyway, morning is breaking, and it's beautiful. It's cold as fuck, but it's beautiful. Now this cold front's supposed to end, though. They're saying starting Monday, this cold front's going to end, and it's going to be back to blistering hot weather again. Well, hot for winter. It'll be 71. Which is supposedly hot for them, but that's nice for me because that's not too hot. And the nighttime is going to be warmer. It's not going to be in the 30s. Jeez, God, that's cold. But yeah, it's gonna be in the 40s and 50s at night, and 70s during the day. I can handle that a lot better than I can 30. Holy shit! But yeah, morning is breaking, and in New Mexico, and it's a beautiful day. Looks like it's gonna be. Don't see clouds unless it's completely clouds, but I don't see any. So I guess we'll be all right. But yeah, beautiful day in the neighborhood, man. So yeah, it's gonna be good. Ta-ta for now.
I was about to say that. Doesn't every state have a sign saying, "Hey, welcome to welcome to Schittsburg," or "Welcome to fucked up Albania," or "Welcome to Kentucky," or anything like that? Just a thought. Eagle has landed.
We're at the Arizona Welcome Center,
Well,
and
you're at the welcome center. Once they get a whiff of you, you won't be welcome for long there, partner. Bye. Ooh, she took off. Hit my joint. As I was saying, yeah, you're welcome for now, but once they get a whiff of you, you won't be welcome for long. You stinky bastard. Oh my God, why don't you just take a fucking bath? I mean, I tell you what. Give me a second. Accomplish something. Something. Bathing regularly, or a job, or something. Something constructive. Accomplish something. You've accomplished nothing.
we are making our way to the historical stuff. I'll show you some historical stuff. The Welcome Center itself is closed. I have no idea why.
Hey, Lisa V, how you doing?
But it's closed, so oh well. But at least we can show some historical stuff. There's some historical stuff that's outside that we can look at. But Arizona Welcome Center, but it's closed, sadly. Welcome to Arizona. We'll get over here to some historical stuff. It's in the shade, but hopefully you can still see it. Let's see here. Okay, all right. Okay.
I tell you what, add those two together, then add a year. I'm 58. I'm 58. I modeled this dress for the husband. He liked it. And yeah, he liked it.
Arizona State Parks, buddy, there it is. Arizona State Parks and Trails. All right. Arizona, the Sonoran Desert. And vending machines. Pull aside and stay alive, whatever that means. Move over for vehicles. Wildfire prevention. Operated and maintained by Diamond Ridge. All right. Well, there we go. Arizona, on your way, buddy. There's a map of Arizona. So, yep, we made it. We definitely made it. Recreation and resorts. Resort living.
Blue, there would be times when you wouldn't feel like he's that lucky. All right. Whenever I'm not being an adult, paying bills or working and being responsible, I behave much like a 15-year-old boy. It's like we punch each other in the arm. It's funny. Some of the he used to call me She-Hulk because I'd lift things that were much bigger than me. I don't do that so much anymore. I'm back.
And yeah, we definitely made it. And you guys said we'd die and we'd burn up in the heat and all that. Well, no, we didn't. So we did just fine. We did just fine. In fact, all that hate that you levied against me, the dog, and the car, I hope it all goes back on the people that sent it threefold. And see how you guys like it when the tables are turned, right? But anyway, I am here. As the Beatles used to sing, I am here, you are here, we are here, and we are all together. Alright, so all that list. That's a long list.
Oh yeah.
So anyways, we made it. Everything's just ducky.
Well,
That's gonna do it. Bye.
Actually,
There's the Sharpie dog. You gotta use the bathroom? You need to use the bathroom? See, I don't know what I want to do. No, you ain't going back in the road. Stay over here and use the bathroom. Stay over here and use the bathroom.
hey all
There
my
you go.
viewers, how you
Outstanding.
doing?
We got a winner, folks. We got a winner. Outstanding. Beautiful.
Hey, thank you for that video, that riveting video of your dog taking a leak on a bush. It's not like I don't watch Grippo do it a million fucking times a day when I walk him. Little bastard. Where does he store all that pee? And he's got to pee more than that one time. And that's, if my little dog pees like he's a Great Dane, and this is after I let him out and then I take him for a walk, and he still pees like a Great Dane. He's pissing everywhere. You just happened to come back, didn't you? I mean, that dog is not relieving itself enough, or it's relieving itself on Vaughn's belongings. Stop! Little bit. Stop! You're embarrassing me. You're making me look like a horrible cat mom. It's just like wrestling a 9-month-old. It is. It is just like wrestling a 9-month-old. Maybe worse. because a 9-month-old it can't sit on your shoulders, and a 9-month-old doesn't have claws.
I'll tell you what, man. This looks just like a computer game, don't it? Don't it look like a...
No, it doesn't, you stupid son of a bitch. Have you never been anywhere in your fucking life? And the only thing you've got to compare it to is a dadgum video game? Good grief. You ain't Gryffindor, that's for sure. You're Slytherin. You're all over the place, girlfriend. Anyway, um, you know, he's got no other point of reference other than TV and video games. Let that sink in. It looks like just like something out of a video game. Oh my god.
computer game setup? Don't it? It does, man. It reminds me of a computer game so bad. It's crazy. It's something else, man. This, well, kind of, sort of. It's kind of, sort of a rest area, but pretty neat. I have no fucking clue where we're at, but it's pretty neat. We ain't to Flagstaff yet, so it's just prior to Flagstaff, I guess. What are you doing there, Sharpie? Are you done? Okay, if you're done, let's get back in the car. All right, that's going to do it. Just wanted to show you that me and Sharpie was out and about at a rest area. All right, say goodbye, Sharpie. I got to tell you, as big as Flagstaff is, you would have...
Let me stop you there, Chief Ringneck. Chief Dirt Ring. I had a thought. It left my brain. I do apologize.
Thought it would be bumper to bumper. You would have thought, it would be 1 mile an hour like it was for some of these other places. Instead, I was treated to an absolute delight. It was like I was driving through a national park or something. It was trees on both sides of all different colors. It was absolutely beautiful. There was no backed up traffic or nothing. Everything was just beautiful. And I hope it stays that way, at least for a while. Because, I really wished I'd have recorded it. But, the bad thing about it is you don't think to record until after you done got past it. But just absolutely beautiful. My ride through Flagstaff on Interstate 80, I'll spit it out, was just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I can't believe it. And I just had to comment because it was just awesome, man. It was just awesome. So where are you? Well, Nunya. I'm at Nunya, Arizona. How about that? Does that work for you? I'm at Nunya, Arizona. But I can say I'm past Flagstaff. I just won't say how much. But I am past Flagstaff.
Flagstaff's probably a little bit bigger than Evansville then. That's what I'm thinking. It's a little bit bigger than where I live. Hey, babe. What you doing? Oh.
But yeah, man, I just had to comment because that was an absolute delight. It was an absolute delight to go through Flagstaff on I-40 because it was just so peaceful, so serene. Trees of every color. It was beautiful, And I was just gobsmacked by it, man. Because I figured, well, Flagstaff is going to be like Albuquerque, and I'm going to sit there and bumper to bumper traffic. No, quite the opposite. Flagstaff was absolutely beautiful, and it was just a breeze. I just breezed right on through it like nothing, like a hot knife through melted butter, man. It was great, and I just had to comment because that don't happen every day, folks. When you're on a major interstate, breezing through something don't happen every day. So it was an absolute joy to ride through there with all that beautiful scenery and stuff. It was just amazing. It really was. So I will say that I'm on the other side of Flagstaff. I just won't say how far, but I am on the other side of Flagstaff, and everything's going great.
Yeah, I'd say comparable to here. Comparable. Maybe we're a little smaller.
Everything's beautiful out here. The mesas and the mountains. Even I mean, I'm at 600 or excuse me, I'm at 6,000 feet above sea level. Ain't no danger of me flooding out here. Ain't no danger of flooding. Ain't no danger of any cataclysm getting to me because I'm 6,000 feet above sea level. Because remember what the scientists told me. Said you got to be at least 1,500 feet. Well, shit, I'm 1,500 feet in spades. I'm six.
Oh, you paranoid bastard. You're going to be paranoid of everything, aren't you? Why don't you just contain yourself in a lead box somewhere? That'll shield you from everything, including oxygen.
6,000 feet above sea level. Ain't nothing gonna get me. Not so lucky for the rest of you, perhaps, but they ain't nothing getting me. Remember a long time ago, trolls and haters, and well, the rest, everybody, when I said, hey, get your ass to the mountains, get to the mountains, get to high country. And in that way, if that rock over there at Easter Island does fall into the sea and create a massive tsunami, you'll be all right. How many people actually took my word? I took my own words and I went higher. I want to take you higher. That's a good tune. I went into the mountains. I ended up in the mountains and took my own advice, ended up in the mountains. Now I'm even more so in the mountains. 6,000 feet. Damn. That's nuts. 6,000 feet, buddy. What about that? It beats 888 feet any day. But yeah, there ain't no
No,
danger of me
no, 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 no,
flooding
no,
out
no.
or getting caught by a tsunami or whatever.
No, not lead. Lead contaminates. Lead's a contaminant, and I don't want anybody innocent contaminated over your dumb ass. Let's see. You want to be contained so that uh, a storm doesn't get you, so that shit doesn't get you. I suggest I don't know, but it would have to have you'd have to have a Faraday cage around it for your electronics. Not that it'd do you any fucking good, but I know you in electronics, so not that you'd properly install it, but never fucking mind. Who the fuck am I talking to?
This time, because I'm too high. I'm too high. Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. I miss John Denver.
Steel?
I miss his music. He was a good man. He didn't have
You
to die.
son of a
He
bitch.
didn't.
Don't you
Well,
dare.
Vaughn, are you saying his death was a murder?
Uh-uh.
I'm absolutely saying his death was a murder. John Denver is one of Clinton's dead friends.
I'm going to tell you right now, if that man winds up on my porch, this is what's going to happen. First, I'm going to hunt Shiloh down. I'm going to hog tie him, tar and feather him, and put him in his town square. Then, I'm going to hunt Blue down. You don't want to know what I'm going to do. It's not going to be pleasant.
Well, he wasn't really a friend, but he's on Clinton's list. See, for those of you that don't know, John Denver publicly humiliated Hillary Clinton and Tipper Gore. And you say, well, how did he do that? Well, they were trying to categorize music back then, particularly heavy metal and rock and roll.
Thanks, Blue.
And they come across John Denver. Now, John Denver back then was Mr. Wholesome. No smoking, no drinking, no womanizing, no carousing of no kind. He was a literal square. Okay, and well, I did a Z instead of a square. Shit. Let's see here. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, but yeah, he was a literal square, and this was clarified by Frank Zappa and Dee Snider, who said, "Man, that dude's straight as an arrow. What are you talking about?" What it was, he had this song Rocky Mountain High, and Hillary Clinton and Tipper Gore tried to make it sound like he was talking about drugs. He was not. He didn't do drugs.
Blue.
Now, the funny thing about it is, if you go online today and Google John Denver, he smoked, he drank, he did drugs, he womanized. He was a piece of filth to read it on the internet. But the truth of the matter is that we have Dee Snider and Frank Zappa on record saying no, he was a flat out square. Do any of that shit. So if you're reading that shit online, it's an absolute lie, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Because we got Dee Snider and Frank Zappa on record for that shit. So, yeah, pretty interesting stuff, huh? Wonder why the internet lies so bad. Well, that's a good question. Maybe that's something we can figure out in our own time. Find out why they're lying on that man, and him a good man. But anyway, I believe with all my heart that Hillary Clinton killed his ass for publicly humiliating her and Tipper Gore, but mostly her.
And you know what? You know what I believe? You stupid ass. Oh my God, you are the dumbest son of a bitch on the face of the planet. I swear to God, I have never seen a dumber one. I have never, ever seen a dumber one. And if I do see a dumber one, I swear I will take it back publicly. I won't tell the name. I won't dox the person. But, you know, you are the dumbest son of a bitch I have ever laid eyes on. No wonder you got taken to the cleaners. It's no fucking wonder.
I'm sure she's narcissistic as hell. Anyways, and it, you know, because not long after he publicly humiliated her, he ends up dead in a plane crash. Well, imagine that. And turns out a lot of Hillary's friends and acquaintances died in plane crashes. Isn't that amazing how that works? And him a good pilot, and it was clear skies and everything. And the mechanic said the plane was mechanically sound. So now, why in the hell did that happen? Well, good question. Good question. Maybe the Hillary wires were broke, huh? You reckon the Hillary wires were broken on it? Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys. Bye.
I hate this son of a bitch. The future of Mayor McCheesedick.
Now that I'm here, that is the question. What do I do now? Well, what I do now is I get my SSI, and if I can get anything else, she's talking like I might be able to qualify for Section 8, which makes sense, and seeing as how I ain't got nothing. I've literally been deprived of everything, including my inheritance. So we'll see if I can get a Section 8 housing and get my SSI, and then I should be good to go. But until then, probably be very scarce on the videos, because there's just not, you know, aside
You know something? I couldn't give a diddly damn. I couldn't give a diddly damn. I'll find something else to talk about. In the way I've been going off on tangents here lately, I'm sure I can talk long enough for the videos to last. So yeah. Besides, I think people are starting to get Von Heltoned out. Not gonna put out many videos. Boo frickety hoo.
From, just running around and day to day surviving, not really much going on, to be honest. But as time warrants, maybe I'll do a video or two. But, the videos are going to be very scarce until such time as I can get my place and get my SSI. Now, they're saying that it could take up to 8 months to get my SSI. I don't know how long it takes to get Section 8. Probably 2 years. So in the interim, I'll be living in the car, or I'll be living on a campground. She knows these campgrounds where I can stay without being badgered by the police. And so I may go to a campground and hang out and stay there for a while. Now that it's warm at night instead of freezing cold, me and the dog will be just fine. We'll be just fine. As for November 1st,
Wait a minute.
We'll see what happens with the food stamp situation.
Wait a minute. What about the registration on the car? About the insurance? Are we just gonna not do those things now and hope for the best? People like you are entitled and selfish. I used to be entitled and selfish. That's how I know. You don't have that much longer in that vehicle, friend.
If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. And, if people die, well, then the Trump administration is going to have to be held accountable for it, as well as the Democrats. I'm holding both of them accountable because there is no reason why money can't be diverted from whatever stupid project they got going on to the food stamp program. My understanding, as I understand it right now, the food stamp program is only $8.8 billion. That's pretty low considering the fact that the government spends trillions per year. What is 8.8 billion compared to trillions in waste? Hey, maybe we ought to bring Elon Musk back in, let him find the money, because apparently nobody else seems to be able to find the money. Let Elon Musk find the money and divert it to the food stamp program to keep the food stamps going. Hey, what a no-brainer that is, right? What a no-brainer that is. I don't understand. I can figure it out, but nobody in Washington can figure it out. Give me a break, man. Give me a massive break. But yeah, trillions. The Pentagon alone wastes trillions of dollars every year. Remember Donald Rumsfeld's famous comment? We've lost $2.3 trillion and we can't find it. Well, that's not just a one-off.
How much money did you lose? And it was detrimental to your survival. You couldn't figure out what happened to it. And then you figured out that you spent it. Remember? Pepperidge Farms remembers. I'm stoned out of my mind and I remember that.
That happens all the time. It happens a lot because they waste. They waste a lot of money. We'll divert that to the 8.8 billion that we need to keep the food stamp program going, and everything will be just ducky, right? What's 8.8 billion when you're wasting trillions and trillions of dollars every year, right? It ain't shit. So why isn't anybody doing that? Oh, because I'm not there to tell them to do it? Is that it? Is that what it is? Maybe that's what it is. Holy shit, people. This is nuts. Anyways, but yeah, so the videos will probably be sparse for a while because, hey, there's nothing going on. There's just literally nothing happening. So, I mean, till I get my place and get my SSI and get established, there's just not much happening. Now, me and my cousin and her kids, we're going to go see the Grand Canyon, and we're going to go see, some of these historical sites, but I can't film it because she doesn't want to be on film because she's scared to death of you motherfuckers stealing her kids, taking away her inheritance, getting her kicked out of her house, and all this other bullshit that you guys like to do. So we won't be filming any of that, which is a shame, because I think the people should see the Grand Canyon. I think people should see Mount Rushmore. I think people should see all these national monuments and all these landmarks and shit. But nobody's going to get to see it because of what was done to my family, and she's scared to death it'll happen to hers. So there ain't going to be none of that done. She's got a bunch of caves that we're going to explore, she said. All kinds of cool shit that I could record and show everybody. But see, I can't do it because she's scared to death of you trolls. She's scared to death you're going to get her kids taken or get her kicked out of her house or something. And that's a shame because that deprives the normal people out here that watch my show from learning a lot of cool shit. And that's unfortunate. But anyway, since there's not going to be a lot until I get my own place, then the videos will be few and far between, if at all. That's just the way it is. All right, anyways, that's going to do it. Have a good morning.
Well, that's now. I'm going to go and spend the remainder of my birthday with my husband if I can just, yeah. Yeah, there we go. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Peace.